Welcome to SAP Simplified Tutorials. Today we are diving deep into one of the most important transactions in SAP Materials Management, that is SAP MB51, also known as the Material Document List. In this complete tutorial, you will learn how to check the complete goods movement history of any material in your system, whether you are a SAP MM Consultant, Inventory Manager, Warehouse Supervisor or End User. This video will help you master MB51 from basics to advanced stage and all types of usages using MB51. So let's get started with the step-by-step guide. Stay with me till the end for some very useful tips and best practices. So, what exactly is MB51? MB51 is the standard SAP transaction code used to display the material document list. It shows all goods movements that have taken place in the system, whether it's goods receipt, goods issue, transfer posting or physical inventory. This transaction is extremely powerful because it allows you to track the complete history of any materials movement. It is part of the Materials Management module and it is being used daily by thousands of SAP users worldwide to monitor inventory transactions. So, in the picture you can see the summary of MB51 usages. So now, you might be wondering, why is checking goods movement history so important? First, it helps you trace any inventory changes over time. Like if there are some additions, subtractions of any inventory items, maybe spare parts, finished goods, etc. Second, it supports audits and compliance requirements. Third, you can analyze movement patterns to improve inventory planning. And most importantly, it helps you quickly resolve discrepancies between physical stock and system stock. So in short, MB51 is your go-to tool whenever you need to investigate what happened to this material or list of materials. So let's start with very basics. How to access MB51. First of all, log into your SAP GUI system. You must have a login user ID and password for your SAP GUI system. Maybe it's SAP S4HANA or SAP ECC, etc. Once you are on the SAP Easy Access screen, simple type /n MB51 in the command field at the top and press enter. This is the fastest way to open material document list transaction. You can also search for it through the SAP menu under Logistics, then Materials Management, then Inventory Management, then Material Documents and then List. So, MB51 is the official transaction code for the material document list. So now you have two options. You can just write MB51, simple MB51 in transaction tab. That will also launch this transaction, or you can put /n before MB51. It tells the system to open this transaction directly even if you are already inside an other transaction. This is a very useful shortcut that saves time. Otherwise, you will have to move to a new window first, and then you have to write MB51 code in that new window. Remember this code MB51. It is one of the most frequently used transaction codes in MM Materials Management module. So that's it about the launch of this transaction. So after entering MB51, you will see the selection screen. This is where you define what data you want to see. You can filter by movement type, plant, storage location, movement type, material number, posting date, material document number, and many other fields. The more accurately you fill these fields, the more precisely your report will be appeared. So if you just enter one item, then all the data relevant to that field will be displayed. For example, if you just enter a material number and you press execute button, if that material is available on all the plants that you have access, the data will be displayed. If you enter just plant, no other detail, then all the details of that plant and its transactions will be displayed. So moving forward to selection fields. After entering MB51, you will see the selection screen. This is where you define what data you want to see. So you can filter by material number, plant, storage, that I have already explained. So in key fields, the most important fields you should know on the selection screen are material number. Enter the material you want to check. Maybe 543, 000, 141, 123, 456, 78, whatever material number you want to check. Then plant. This is very important. Always enter the plant code. Otherwise, the data will be so mixed and so raw that it will be difficult for you to filter that out. Then the movement type. For example, 101 for goods receipt, 261 for goods issuance. Similarly, posting date, it defines the date range you want to check. Using these key fields properly will help you get accurate and fast results. Then execute report. So, or you can press F8 as well. Once you have filled in all the required selection fields on the screen, it is time to run the report. You have two easy ways to execute. Either click on the green execute button that you have on the leftmost side with the transaction tab, or simply press F8 on your keyboard. This is the standard shortcut for executing reports in the SAP screen. After you execute, the system will process your selection criteria and fetch all matching material documents. Depending on how much data exists, this may take a few seconds. Always try to use narrow selection criteria like specific dates or material numbers to get faster results and avoid system overload. Here is how the MB51 report output appears after execution. You get a clear, well-organized ALV grid showing all relevant material documents. Key columns include material document number, item number, material code, material description, quantity, unit of measure, movement type, posting date, plant, storage location, and the user who posted that document. The screen is very flexible. You can see hundreds of movements at once, making it easy to analyze trends. The beauty of this report is that it gives you a complete chronological view of every goods movement for the selected materials. So in this picture, you can see the material document numbers in the first column, then the material, quantity, UOM, movement type, plant, storage location, etc. So let's understand the main columns in the report. Number 1 is the material document. It is the unique document number for each movement of material. It's a unique document. Then material, it is the identifier for the specific item moved. It is the material code and its description. Then quantity, amount moved with unit of measure is the quantity. Then we have movement type, key that classifies the type of material movement. What kind of movement actually occurred. Then we have plant and storage location where the movement has actually happened. Understanding these columns is the key to reading the report correctly. For example, movement of material from one plant to another plant, or movement of material through purchase order to a plant. It's the different type of transactions. So to view complete information about any specific movement, simply double click on any line item in the report. This section opens the full material document screen. So here you can see both the header details such as document number, posting date and reference, and the item level details including quantity, valuation, batch cards and more. So in one document number you have all the details of different types of materials that were moved through that document number. You can also navigate to related documents like the accounting document or the original purchase order from here. This feature is extremely helpful when you need to investigate a particular transaction in depth or show proof during audits. So MB51 provides powerful tools to work with large amounts of data. At the top of the report, you will find buttons for filter, sort and layout. You can apply filters on any column. For example, show only movement type 101 or only positive quantities. You can also sort by posting date or quantity in the ascending or descending order. Additionally, you can save your column layout so that next time you run MB51, your preferred columns and filters appear automatically. These features make data analysis much faster and more efficient, especially when dealing with thousands of records. So in this picture you can see that sorting and filters are applied. Let's look at some practical examples. So in the first section you can see the goods received from a purchase order. This is movement type 101. This is receiving purchased goods in the inventory. You can see the material document number, dates, material, plants and quantities that are received through goods received. Then we have goods issuance to production order. That is movement type 261. This is one of the most commonly and repetitively used material movement type within a plant. This is the deduction goods for usage like production. In the same you have same material document number, date, plant, quantity and storage location. And the third is transfer posting. Stock transfer between one production line to another production line, one plant to another plant. So moving goods between storage locations or changing material type comes in transfer posting. You can use MB51 to verify all these movements and cross-check with physical stock. So before we end, here are some best practices. Always use proper date ranges to avoid slow performance. Save your frequently used layouts for quick access. Export the report to Excel when needed for further analysis. Regularly monitor critical materials using MB51. So that's it for MB51. Thank you for watching this complete MB51 tutorial. If you found this helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. Drop your questions in the comments below. We will try our best to answer all questions as much possible. If you have any query of what type of movement do you like in your MB51? Please write in this comments tab. So see you in the next video. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.